Media Integrated Network, a youth development-oriented organization in partnership with the National Youth Authority and Afritech Hub, have launched the Tertiary Young Women Awards. The award is expected to appreciate and encourage the hard work of young women students in leadership and entrepreneurship.
The award is expected to appreciate and encourage the hard work of young women, especially students in leadership and entrepreneurship world. Nomination will open this month for qualified persons to file their respective categories to contest. Categories to be contested for the awards include Outstanding Woman of the Year, Women's Commissioner of the Year, Fashion and Design Business of the Year, Fashion and Design Entrepreneur of the Year, among other categories. According to the organizers of the Tertiary Young Women Awards, the awards is part of their initiative to encourage young female students in entrepreneurship in the tertiary institution in Northern Region. The launch of the Tertiary Young Women Awards took place at the Northern Regional Library, which brought together the Member of Parliament for Tamale North Constituency, Honorable Alasan Sojini, women leaders in the tertiary institutions of Northern Region, women entrepreneurs, among other dignitaries who came to grace the occasion. Al-Hassan, the Executive Director of Media Integrated Network, explained the rationale behind the initiative.
We believe if they are empowered into these areas, it will do us good as a nation. Once again, if you look at statistics, the gap between men and women in terms of these areas is huge. And for us to bridge this gap, we came up with this initiative just to bridge this gap. And also, entrepreneurship is a good thing that contributes highly to every country GDP. So as a youth, we believe if we come with this initiative, it will help to also increase our country's GDP. And also encourage or improve job creation. If the youth are being employed or self-employed or they have their own jobs or they have their own jobs, they can also create for others, thereby reducing the high rate of joblessness in the country.
The Member of Parliament for Tamale North Constituency, Honorable Hassan Suyini, who was the chairman of the program, commended the organizers of the awards and called for support to make it successful, adding that it will go a long way to motivate the youth, especially women, to do more in their endeavors.
To a very large extent, when you go to the basic level, the data shows that girls are usually more than boys, and so to a very large extent, it means that the campaign to send the girl child to school has succeeded. Perhaps what we have to be doing now is how to transition the campaign from sending the girl child to school to maintaining the girl child in school. Because, I mean, there are a lot of impediments on the way of a girl child in pursuit of education. It is not like the challenges that boys face when it comes to pursuing education. So when you have programs like this seeking to celebrate and highlight the achievements of young people in education, we, those in authority, can only lend our support in whatever form that we can. And so I encourage those who put this together not to be deterred, not to be disappointed, but to continue with the courage of character, a strength of character.
Other invited guests who spoke at the launch.
You need to be faithful to yourself. Being faithful to yourself, you are the only person who understands who you are. Nobody understands you better than you yourself. So as you align yourself by identifying a suitable path, you are able to measure your path, you are able to develop love in a hearty attitude. There is the need for you to have that faithful attitude.
As a young person, if you want to venture into entrepreneurship, you can never be ready enough to start. But one thing you have to do is to start. You will never be ready enough to start, but start. So this is to say that entrepreneurship is about problem solving. And when I look around us, there are a lot of problems we can solve. So many problems. So we have to, as youth, entrepreneurship is the surest way we can solve this. Apart from not being ready to start, you have to understand that entrepreneurship is a risky venture to start. And you have to be focused, determined, and be strategic in your marketing.
But I think with this one is by advertising and says that education is what it is after one has forgotten what one has learned. Thank you very much.
We'll take a commercial break from here. We'll still have more stories for you. Do stay.